you know, I've not read any of this. I don't know anything about Teio as far as the like in-game story, right? But what we will be doing is we're gonna be working on just the story, because that's what I want to do. And so when it comes to the previous like knowledge of Teio, right? Season 2 from the anime, obviously killer season, absolutely loved it, and it was something that I am extremely like happy with. Like that season alone is the reason why I really like was like, yo, Teio's the best in the anime, right? In the anime. So I became a big Teio fan. And then we get into the game. And, you know, training Teio early on, I was, you know, low rarity deck, not really knowing what I'm doing. Okay, sure. But as time goes on and as we pick up, you know, getting a little bit better at the game, then we start learning a bit more about the game. And then it's like, okay, yo, Teio, why are you so difficult right now? And then the biggest thing that kills me, right, is that Teio, that it was so irritating. One of the CMs, I couldn't get enclosure sparks to make it enclosure Teio. Then the CMs that I'm putting Teio in, she's not getting any dubs. Her unique's not popping off. She's not doing this, that, and the third. Everything is just going absolutely wrong in terms of what I was hoping would happen, right? So now me and Teio, we're kind of button heads, at least in the game. But when it comes to, you know, the anime and outside of CM, you know, stuff specifically, Teio still one of the tops, one of my favorites. So that's the first story that we're gonna go with. I have no idea how long these stories are gonna be. I have no idea how long they are gonna take us. But I'm gonna read through them. We're gonna read through them. We just gonna see where it takes us. We are gonna go ahead and start. And so in between each chapter, you know, I'll have some I'll look over, we'll read some of the chat, we'll see, you know, how we're feeling. But for right now, we're just gonna run through it and we're gonna go with it. So it says, let's see. It's the day before tryouts and I'm taking an afternoon stroll in the nearby park when suddenly... Okay, fair. Seeing I was unable to react to her in time, Tokai Teio leaps clean over my head. Yo, am I really that short, or is she just jumping that high? That's crazy. Moments later... Bro, so you mean tell me she knocks my hat off, and then she comes back and gives me my hat? Yo, that's crazy. Okay, so she's juicing right now. Apparently this little girl... Oh. Okay, never mind. It's somebody else's hat, never mind. Apparently this little girl's hat had gotten stuck in a tree and Teio's fetched it for her. The incredible, the invincible Teio. Who gonna tell her? Who gonna tell her? Ugh. Yeah, hey, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, she's still invincible. She's still invincible. Come on, man. That's alright. No. We not hurt. We big chill. You know what really happened is she launched off of me. That's how she got that high up into... She launched off the top of me. You know what I'm saying? That's what really happened. I should be asking you. That's quite some air you got. Are your legs fine from the landing? Okay, fair. Wow, we're showing off now. Okay. That was no short fall, but she really does seem to be just fine. She's tough and agile too. If that jump is anything to go by, a natural athlete's physique. Did she scare me? No. She ain't scared me. Okay, sure. And with that, Tokai Teio runs off, her steps light as a breeze, another testament to her talent. Omega talented. Omega talented. As I watched from the sidelines at tryouts the following day, she's still at the top of my mind. Juicing. Yeah. Does she win this race though? And coming up from behind is Tokai Teio, gunning for the lead with a spring in her step. Oh, this gotta be a debut race, right? This gotta be a debut race. This ain't no CM. Tokai Teio pulling farther and farther ahead. She's not slowing down. She's leaving everyone else in the dust. Oh, they must be talking about after pink skills come out, right? And across the line with 4 links over second place, today's tryout triumph goes to Tokai Teio. What an overwhelming display of strength. Just that, wow. Incredible performance out there. I'm here to watch you race. Oh, she got me. I do have the badge. I got the badge of being a trainer. Yes, yes, I am here to scout. I'd love to be your trainer. Wow. Oh no, oh no. Alright, what are we throwing? What are we throwing? If it's rock, paper, scissors, I think I'm throwing scissors. Oh. The goat! The goat! Yo, at this point, at this point, Rudolph should just train Teio. Oh, dang. Hey, yep, that's a quick way to get rid of losing your scout. That's the fastest way to get rid of your scout. Yeah. Teio proceeds to regale the hopeful trainers with tales of her beloved student council president's heroics. Needless to say, there was no time to talk about scouting. Oh goodness. Dude, Teio's actually crazy. At this point in time, genuinely, I could just see Teio being trained by Simbali and just calling it a day. New template, yes, it's for story time. To be fair, Rudolph would be more fun than a normal trainer. And honestly, I think you could also see like a lot more like experience. Like, oh hey yo, whenever I was running this, I was big chilling, you know, you watch out for this, look out for this, like, you know, you gotta think about it like this. You know, and if Rudolph really was in the zone like that, you know, maybe she could have given that to Teio. Trainers don't know how finicky the Teio step is. Exactly. Exactly. They not about that life. They not about that life, I'm telling you. Honestly, not bad for like the first link of story. I'm pretty happy with that.
ねえ君、選抜レースの後で僕に声をかけてくれたトレーナーだよね。そうだよね。それじゃテストするからついてきて。
Test me, what's going on?
あの後会長から信頼できるトレーナーを10校の上で選べって言われちゃってさ。それなら一回トレーニング受けてみるのが手っ取り早いでしょ。だから今日はテスト。君のトレーナー力を僕に見せてよ。
Okay, but how am I gonna? Well, I guess I'm Tails trainer for the day. How am I gonna test you though?
ホッピング？コース上に置かれたミニハードルを片足で飛び越えるトレーニングか。
Okay, fair,
な
fair.
んか面白そうだね。目標タイムは？
I showed the goal I'd set, which was supposed to be on the difficult side.
なんだ、このくらい楽勝楽勝。行ってきまーす。
Yo, she actually goaded like that? As promised, she's back seemingly no sooner than she had dashed off. Well, before the target time. Well before the target time.
ねえ、これだけ？僕まだまだいけるよ。
I give her a few more exercises to try, and she shattered his expectations on each one.
しまい。どう？僕の記録が一番すごいでしょ？
You sure did.
でしょ？無敵の帝王様をもっともっと褒めたたえるといいぜよ。
The invincible Teio?
僕、今まで誰かに負けたことってないんだ。どのレースも全部勝って、いつもみんなに褒められてたんだよ。褒められるってやっぱり気持ちいいよね。褒めてくれるってことは僕のことすごいって思ったってことだもん。
Okay,
初
that's
めて
cool.
レースに出た時もさ、一着だった僕にみんながいっぱいすごかったぞって言ってくれたんだ。
Her first race being her debut, I'd assume, yeah?
本当に気持ちよくてさ。けどトゥインクルシリーズに出たらもっともっとたくさん
Oh no, maybe not her. Maybe not
すごいん
that.
だぞって示せるよね。
And that's why you enrolled here.
その通り。楽しみだな。早く G1 とかに出たい出たい。僕が一番すごい馬娘だって言われたい。
For every word brimming with excited anticipation, Teo never once seems to consider the possibility that she might lose. But to be honest, after seeing her run, I'm having a hard time imagining her ever losing to. That's crazy. I wish.
ねえねえ、君のメニューはこれでおしまい？もうクールダウンする？
There is one last thing that'll help me really see her true potential. Why don't we wrap up by measuring her 2,500 meter run?
僕が得意なやつじゃん。適正距離で実力確かめようってとこかな。オッケー、じゃあ行ってきまーす。 タイムどうだった？
She doesn't even look tired out.
お、自己ベスト更新。やった
She just PB'd in practice. That's crazy.
G1 レースで言えば有馬記念だな。
わ、会長。
Oh, hey, okay.
何どうしたの？僕に会いに来てくれたの？
Yeah, let's go.
まあそんなところだ。それよりも、トレーナー君、急な頼みですまないが。
Yo, imagine Sabali Rudolph. So she hit 234. Imagine Rudolph hits like 215. That'd be crazy.
会長も走ってくれるの？やったやったー。もちろんいいよね、トレーナー。
All right, I'll time you.
感謝する。では行こうか。
She's gonna smoke it, isn't she?
トレーナー君、タイムは
2 minutes 32 seconds. Yo, wow. Yo, even 2 seconds is still really fast.
君の敗北。
Maybe I was overshooting. I was overshooting.
負けちゃった。やっぱり会長はすごいな。さすが最強の馬娘だね。
他にはないのか。
他？
ああ、もう一度言うが、帝王。君は今、私に敗北したんだぞ。
うん。会長はすごいなって。
そうか。いや、急にすまなかったな。
She doesn't even get it.
テイオ
She don't know.
トレーニングは以上かな。それならクールダウン代わりに少し外を走ってきてはどうだ。
Yo, even look, Rudolph is training her right now. I don't even got to do nothing. See, look, I ain't even the real trainer.
突然だが一つ聞かせてくれ。トレーナー君、君は先ほどのテイオーの様子をどう思った？
Not a healthy reaction. It's a little hard to think in Rudolph's imposing presence, but let's see. Teio shows impressive talent and ambition, but because she puts her role model on such a high pedestal, losing didn't phase her in the slight. Exactly. I think she could be wasting her potential.
なるほど。もったいない。
Fair.
さすがは学園専属トレーナー。軽眼だな。その通りだ。今のままだとテイオーは自らの可能性を狭めてしまう。頂を目指す馬娘としてあまりに不幸だ。
Well,
よし。実は君に折り入って頼みたいことがある。近々私はテイオーとレースをするつもりなのだ。
ooh. Oh, yo, she's gonna have a race. Okay, so this reminds me a lot of season 1, where Suzuka and Special Week, where Special Week was like, yo, I'm finna be the best, and then it irritated me because then it started becoming, instead of yo, I'm finna be the best, it started turning into yo, Suzuka, are you okay? Yo, Suzuka, and it's like, come on, bro. Like, I get it, you could be a little helpful, you can be a little helpful, you know what I'm saying? But like, we still gotta be number one, you know what I'm saying? That's still your competition. That could be your friend and your competitor at the same time. And we saw that right here. Hey, Teo, she ain't locked in. She even got told to her face, like, hey, you just lost. What's up? And so I think obviously, it may follow a different trajectory. But right now, we gotta get her into shape. We don't speak of season 1, it didn't happen. Wow, what a hater. So you must not like Silent Suzuka then. That's crazy. Okay. Hey, y'all heard it here. You also don't like Silent Suzuka. Craziness. Yo, that's crazy. I'm hoping, let's see, the Sting of Perfection. Maybe she takes her L here. Maybe she takes her L against Rudolph now. Maybe she, like, meets a rival, potentially, just kind of taking guesses. Maybe it's McQueen. Maybe she gets smoked in, like, a practice run or something. But, the Sting of Perfection. Or maybe it could be the opposite. Maybe it's like she's not reaching what she wants to. Maybe she has an off day. And she's like, yo, why am I not being perfect right now? Why am I not hitting, my normal strides that she normally gets? Okay, well, we gonna see. What if we haven't seen season 1? If you ain't seen season 1, there's no better time than the present. Come on now.
近々私はテイオーとレースをするつもりなのだが、君にはぜひとも見届けに来てほしい。そしてできることならば、その後もテイオーを見守ってやってくれ。
Oh, yo, what if Rudolph comes in and she's like, yo, you getting smoked right now? True to her word, Rudolph organizes a race with Teo just a few days later. It's the talk of the town with spectators crowding the race course hours before. No surprise, given the popularity of both contenders. Oh, dude, it is. Oh, snap. How are you feeling? Does she know she's going against Rudolph? Cause she. There it is. She's letting it get in her head. She ain't ready for it. She's not ready for it. At last, the gates fling open as the crowd roars on. As race nears the halfway mark, Teo dashes ahead in an attempt to pass Rudolph, but... Ooh, she said, "You're not overtaking me." You can't overtake me? Yeah, you don't get your ult. You gonna get cooked right now. Rudolph maintained her dominant lead from start to finish, leaving Teo to pass the winning post in a distant second. Wow. She didn't get her unique off. She got cooked. That's what happens. Yep. There it is. Yeah, you're not invincible. You're not invincible.
みんな声援感謝する。
すごい歓声。みんな会長のこと見てる。
There it is.
会長だけを。
This is that wake up that Special Week needed.
なんでもない。なんでもないよ。
Teo turns her back on the frenzied crowd and darts off. Oh yeah. I next see her late that night at the same park by the school. A little late for a jog, don't you think? Oh, there we go. There we go. She's mad. That's what I like to see. I run over in a hurry. Close up, I can see her legs trembling. She's been pushing herself too hard. Yeah, I need that spark. I need her to be sparked up like that. I need her to turn around and be like, "Yo, I ain't finna lose no more. No matter who it is." That's what I like to see. This is not what I like to see. I stay by her side as she cries for a while, offering what little comfort I can. Feeling better? Don't understand what? There it is, there it is. There it is, chat. And that's what we gonna make you be. The greatest of all time. Oh. Teo seems to be on the verge of an important realization, but all I can do for now is see her back to her dorm and wait. Uh-oh. You know, aha, you're not gonna get me, oh, you're not gonna get me like that. The thing that I like about this that I saw in the, I think it was the Halloween story, where it was Rice Shower with Gundam Bourbon. Like, Bourbon was trying to, like, do everything for the as, like, the event planner, I guess. And she was trying to make sure that everything was intact, and she was trying to handle everything on her own. But what I like about this, or from that story, is Rice Shower's trying to help her. And then I think it was Tamamo Cross. She was like, "Yo, if you need help, like, just let me know. I'll go talk to Bourbon for you." But then Super Creek was like, "Hey, yo, we not gonna let that slide because I want Rice Shower to be able to figure that out and how to navigate that herself. So that way, Rice Shower can be like real good buddies with Gunna Bourbon. And so then Super Creek was like, "Hey, yo, you not finna talk. You not finna interrupt this thing that's going on. Like, we gonna let them do their thing." And so I like that the trainer is also doing the same thing here, where he's like, or the trainer's like, "Yo, I ain't finna like, I'm not finna tell you like this is what is going on. This is what we need to do." The trainer's letting Heyo come to that realization on her own to be like, "Hey, why is this not making any sense?" You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the role model, but I lost to him. And it's like, what was really going on here? I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But yeah, if they just need to change her unique so that way she can get her unique off. Take that overtake, get that out of there, and then we'd be chilling. We'd be chilling. Doing God's work to try people to watch season 1. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Genuinely. It's exactly what you would think of from like that time and like how they set it up. Cool. You get to see, I only saw it last year. Well, 2024. So it's been a while since I've seen it. But I need to go back and rewatch it because I don't to me when I watched it the first time, before knowing the game, before realizing every Uma in the background, right? I didn't understand like, oh, these background characters are gonna be characters that are legit important later on down the road. They may have their own story, their side story, whatever it may be, right? So I wasn't catching all the people in the background, like, oh, yo, there's Doto in the background. Oh, yo, there's so and so in the background. There's Rice Shower over there. There's Gundam Bourbon. I didn't know all that. To me, they was just background characters. So I gotta go back and rewatch it so I can see all the little, oh, yo, there's that person, all that good stuff. So that's what I'm gonna go rewatch season 1 for. I enjoyed that part of my rewatch. Exactly. And that's what I'm hoping to do. That's what I'm hoping to do. Yeah. Literally, Amy, she couldn't get the ult off. She couldn't get the ult off. What's up, Chenny? Touching the smaller details that I had more content. Exactly. And I think like, now at the very least, knowing with Cinderella Grey, knowing some story there, seeing the movies before, and then like having the context of like the characters in the game, I think for me would help me go back and see season 1 and be like, oh, yo, here's this, here's that, here's this race. I know that race, or like, oh, they're doing this because of this, and like, I think that would be super cool. There's something different with the stream today. Just a little something different, Galga. And like that to me, like, would be an awesome rewatch, and I'll probably start doing that here, soon-ish. Another thing that I just realized, we've read through 3 episodes, and honestly, I really like the pacing so far, right? I really like the pacing so far. Sabali Rudolph has a Twinkle Series race coming up this weekend, which gives me an idea.
会長のレースいつもだったら絶対見に行くんだけど
Mm-hmm.
でも今
Yep, there it is. She don't want to say, yep.
けどそっかきっと今回も会長は勝つよねそれでいつもみたいに歓声を浴びるよねもう一回同じもの僕の憧れてたものを見たらこのイガイガした変な感じも
Ooh, that's tough.
なくなってくれるかな
That's tough. Why don't we go find out together?
一緒に行く
I'm still technically not even her trainer. I'm still not even technically your trainer. The weekend arrives before long, and with this, Symboli Rudolph's race. The crowd roars in excitement. Symboli Rudolph in the lead. Rudolph's fast, too fast, 3 lengths, now 4. The gap keeps widening. Ah! And Symboli Rudolph crosses the finish. Such dominance. Ladies and gentlemen, your emperor, Symboli Rudolph. Ooh, they even called her the emperor. Okay, let's go. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Well?
どうってやっぱり会長はすごいよ強いし速いし最高にかっこいいって思うでも僕会長と話がしたいんだ君も一緒に来てくれる
Sure thing. Heck yeah. Let's see if she's gonna hit that realization.
おや、テイオー。あと、君も一緒か、トレーナーくん。
Yo.
驚愕だな。 いつも元気はつらつで飛び込んでくるテイオーがノックをした後に入室してくるとは。
Fair?
僕、今日は大事な話をしに来たから。
聞かせてもらおうか。
会長は僕の憧れだよ。ウマ娘の中で一番すごくてかっこいい、僕の夢そのものみたいな人だから。会長がすごいって言われてるの見ると僕も嬉しかった。大歓声を浴びて笑ってる会長を見るといつもワクワクしたよ。でも今はそうじゃなくて、それだけじゃなくなっちゃったんだ。
ほう、どういう意味かな、テイオ。
一緒に走って会長に負けて会長が歓声を浴びてるのを見たとき、僕ね、すっごーく胸がイガイガしたんだ。イガイガしてたまんなくって、あーって思いながらいっぱい走って、それでもあんまり気持ちは晴れなかった。おかしいよね、変だよね。でも僕、今日の会長の勝つとこ見て、
Hey, yo.
やっとわかったんだ。
Has she hit the realization?
僕はウマ娘の中で一番すごい
She has. Let's go.
走ってるんだ。だからすごいぞっていう歓声は誰にも渡したくない。
Ooh, she said, hey, she said you on the list
全
now.
部全部僕のものにしたいんだ。会長にだって渡したくない。僕は会長みたいになりたいよ。今でもそう思ってるし、一番の憧れだよ。でも僕が本当になりたいのは、会長でさえすごいやつだって認めて歓声を送りたくなる、そんなウマ娘なんだ。だ
Yeah.
からね会長、
Tell her.
大事な話はここから。僕、宣戦布
Let's
告に来たんだよ。
go.
言ってみ
Declare war.
僕はいつか必ず皇帝を超える帝王になるよ。
Oh.
だから覚悟しててね会長。
客席を降り、ついにはターフの上へ。私と同じ舞台へと至ってくれたのだな。とても嬉しく思うよ、テイオ。だが、このシンボリ・ルドルフ、やすやすと頂点の座を譲るつもり
Oh,
は
she did the
毛
thing.
頭ない。
She did the thing. Let's
道
go.
は険しいものと思うよ。
Seeing Tokai Teio nod with all her usual energy puts a smile on Symbolerudo's face.
行
No!
っちゃった行っちゃった。まだちょっとドキドキしてるよ。
She said we out here to declare war.
あととにかくいろいろありがとう。それとこれからもよろしくねトレーナー。
Together.
もう鈍いな。そんなことじゃ僕のトレーナーは務まらないよ。
Yeah.
一緒に会長っていう最強を相手にしていくんだからさ。しっかりしてよねトレーナー。よーし、宣戦布告もしたし、担当トレーナーもついたし、無敵の帝王伝説、いよいよスタートだ。
Ah! Yeah, they got me. Ah, they got me. They got me. Ah, they got me. Ah. Oh, dude, I fucking love Umamusume, bro. Ah. Oh, they got me, dude. Oh, Jesus, dude. That's so cool. I don't know. I don't even know what it is, dude. It's like it's the like that hype realization moment where she turns around and she's just like, yo, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. He said the cheers, the fans, they all belong to me, bro. She's like, she's like, even though you the role model, she said, yeah, I'm gonna take them cheeks too. She said, yeah, hey, you not invincible either. Ugh. Man, that's tough. That's tough. They got me. They got me. It's not the same without the hairdresser and her customer. What you mean? You chopping onions, blood? Yeah, man. Hey, somebody chopping onions in here, bro. So, somebody trying to prep some onions, man. They be getting me, man. It's raining in here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got me. But I mean, dude, it's stuff like that that always like it's just bound to get me. It's just bound to get me. I love stuff like this. Step one, get emotionally reinvested. I know. I know. I'm already thinking in my head, yo. Do we do a Teo run after this? Oh goodness, no. One day I hear strange mumbling in the gym.
デッドリフトはデッドなんか怖そうな名前だよね。
Deadlift's not that scary.
でも
It's just the name. It's just the
会
name.
長はちゃんとやってたんだし、僕も負けないぞ。よーし、
200 kilos.
200キロから。
Okay, hold on. What is that for freedom units? 200 kilos, 2 pounds. 440 pounds? 441 pounds. Dude, what the heck? Dude. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yo, she said she's okay, hold on. She said she's starting off with this. The most I've ever deadlifted was 500. And this is where she's starting at. What the heck? That's crazy. What do you mean? Holy crap. Oh my goodness.
トレーナー脅かさないでよ。
Was about to lift some deads.
せっかくトレーナーしてたのに。
Lift some
今や
deads.
ろうとしてたのは筋トレメニューの一つ、デッドリフトっていうんだ。地面に置いたバーベルを両手で握って、えいやって腰の位置まで持ち上げるんだよ。 会長がこれの200キロをやってたんだ。だから僕も挑
Yeah,
戦しようと
you
思
know.
って
Okay, no. You're not about that life. Starting at the same weight as Symboli Rudolph would be far too ambitious. I try to recommend another exercise for the same muscle group, but
でも同じのがやりたいんだよ。会長がこれを選んだんなら、そこには
so she's gonna be a little
全
stubborn.
く同じことを同じようにやらなきゃ追いつけない気がするんだ。だから僕、やってみる。
Okay, see, I understand her thought process. Like if I don't do those same things, then I'm not gonna get to her spot. But it's like, yo, you got a different make. Like your body structure, your muscle structure, like you not gonna be the same strength as her. We gotta build up to that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta build up to that. Come on now.
それじゃ、行くよーい。
She is not picking that up. She picked it up?
見てくれた。
Are you serious?
会長と
What the
同じ
heck?
あげられたよ。
What? Wow.
でしょでしょ。この調子でガンガンやっちゃおう。
Wow.
で、会長を追い越すんだ。
Okay, that's just one time though.
いけるよ僕。これなら会長がやってた他のメニューも全制覇できるかも。よーし、この調子で次もそれ
Okay, that's crazy. I tried to warn her, but it seems all Teo can hear is the clanging of weights. Yo, she's going all power and no wit. She. But that's exactly what it's like, dude. Yo, that's exactly. Yo, you get up and you're like you wake up in bed and then you just open your eyes. You don't even move. You know, normally you be hitting that stretch when you wake up. You just wake up, your eyes just open, and that's all that happens. And then, God forbid, you do the dreaded leg day, and then you on the toilet, and you say, "How do I get up from here?" What do? You trying to grab onto the sink. You trying to grab onto something to help push you up. Yo, Teo, no. She is not okay. She is not okay.
もう体中ガッキガキだよ。ひどい筋肉痛。でもこれって成長の証だよね。痛い分きっと筋肉は育ってるんだ。
Okay.
じゃあトレーニングコースへ。
When I was in high school, I did agree with this statement Apparently, though, one of the homies that I used to work out with, he got like, I think he got his certification or he got a degree or he did something to where like he knew more than just like the average like gym rat, right? And like now he can train people and like he can be like an employee like in a gym type deal. And I had seen one of his posts. He was talking about like, yo, you can work out and not be sore the next day. And I was like, you sound like you on some voodoo type, because that does not sound like the person that I remember. Because he and we would work out and like we'd be like, yo, did you work out yesterday? Yeah, I did. You know, I hit this. And like, you know, let's say it's like, yo, I hit chest. He would be like, oh, you hit chest? And like he'd like dig into it. I'd be like, oh yes, I hit chest, dude. And then he'd be like, oh yeah, you know, I hit like, you know, traps and back. And I'd be like, I'd pat him on the back, like, oh, you hit back yesterday? How did it go? You know? And he'd be like, oh, he's like, oh, my back. You know, we'd be like that, dude. It'd be so funny. So like, I understand the thought process of this at the very least, because to some degree I would agree, but I don't know the voodoo. I don't know the voodoo. How would you work out and not be sore the next day? I don't know. That's literally how it is. That's literally how it is.
やっぱり僕には無理だったのかな。会長と同じメニューやるなんて。
Pretty sure it was a lacking of pace or something thereof.
そっか、ついつい夢中になっちゃって。もう少しトレーナーと話しながら進めればよかったね。
Well, yeah, bro. If I'm finna be your trainer, you gotta listen, bro.
ねえねえ、反省してるからさ。この痛み、どうにかなんない？
Nope.
これじゃ一日中何にもできないよ。お願い。
She got that sleep deprived. She got that sleep deprived. I'll do what I can, helping her stretch and warming up her muscles.
あー、何これ？すっごい楽になった。
Fair, fair.
トレーナーって天才？なんでこんなに効くの？
This is why they're the trainer and I'm not.
僕の？そうなんだ。会長ほど丈夫じゃないけど、代わりに治りが早いのかな。
Fair.
よーし、これならいける。トレーニング再開だ。さすがの僕でもいきなりはダメか。じゃあしょうがないから今日はお休み。ごめんトレーナー。でも見てて、いつか筋肉痛でダウンしたりしないよ。強くなって。
Immune to muscle soreness sounds crazy. That's every gym rat's dream. What you mean? What do you mean? Proof side, you're right. Yeah, dude, honestly, StarCraft, that's fair. I didn't think that she could hit it. And that literally. I was fine walking back to my car, then the next day I was just walking, then suddenly dropped. Yo, first leg day. Yeah, it's always the day after that you never expect. Oh, Jesus. Leg day, I feel the same during count day. No! Oh, Jesus. Yo, Sag, you wild, bro. It's funny how both Rudolph and Teo were afraid of their veterinarian. Really? I didn't know that. Me when Teo's being whiny and winning. Oh dear, gorgeous. Me when Maya does the same thing. You donkey! Yo! Oh goodness. Me after leg day, any amount of sitting and standing up is torture. Yo, you know, like in the public bathrooms, how they have those little like rails or like things that you can grab onto? The amount of times, because I think we had that in our school. The amount of times where it'd be leg day, and then I'm like, oh crap. And then it's like, yo, you gotta use it to help stand up, because it's like, yo, I'm not trying to use my legs, please. Anything but that. Dude, it's so funny. It's for the disabled. I didn't even know that, dude. I guess you're semi-disabled after leg day. True. I got a buddy of mine who's like, dude, he's a super tall fella. And you know how, you know how people say like you can put your Crocs in sports mode? Whenever he takes a he's like, yo, I need those little like rail things so I can go into sports mode to take a It's so funny because dude is like, I don't know, he's like 6'5", 6'6", he's super tall. And I can only imagine him in this cramped like little toilet, and he's trying to grab the rails so he can take a super. Dude, that's so funny. Oh my goodness, man. Whew. Whew. Man, that's so funny. Oh, me today after no running since Saturday, dragging legs, dude. It be like that. It really be like that. Oh man.
このリズムに乗り切れないな。
Wait, is the trainer like a practicing for your winning concert? Is the trainer like a dance teacher too? Or they got someone else to do that?
僕の一番の趣味、ダンスゲームの練習。いいよ、ダンスゲームは。レースは速く走ることが絶対じゃん。でもダンスゲームはちょっと違うんだよね。完走するのは大事だけど、同じくらい大事なのはキメキメに決めること。かっこ可愛く、したっと
Fabulous. Oh, she hit that too.
最高だよね。気持ちよくて楽しくて、こんなに無敵で素敵な遊び他にないよって思ってたんだけどね。
Yo, StarCraft, is that how you feel when you play like Osu and Bang Dream? You gotta look cool, cute, and fabulous when you play the game. Oh, I don't know why this made me like think of you, because she was talking about dance games. I was like, dance games. Surely, it's probably in the same park of like rhythm games. Oh goodness.
僕がこの間出したハイスコアを乗り換えたライバルが現れたんだ。
Hey yo.
僕のスコアは62万点で、
What?
相手の出したスコアは99
Hey yo.
9999点。まさかの
No. They cheated for real.
もう悔しくて悔しくて、僕の力はこんなもんじゃないぞってこうして練習してたんだ。でもこれでできることは全部やった。トレーナー、一緒にゲーセンに乗り込もう。いざ勝負。僕はできる。僕ならできる。僕たちならやりきれる。それ、ゲームスタート。
Okay. 780, 500. That's not bad.
最高記録。それでも全然届かない。トレーナー。ありがとう。
You can do it. Keep
そう
going.
だね。一回で諦めるなんて。
Yo, first try and she smashed her
僕は
PB.
無敗の帝王になるんだ。もっと弾むように軽やかに。再チャレンジ。いくよー。自己記録大更新。
850, 600. Yo, she's getting. Wow.
これ以上どうしたら。お姉ちゃん頑張って。
Hey yo.
君は
この子さっきからあなたのことをずっと見てるんですよ。上手って
あー
大喜びで。
そうだったんだね。ねえ君、ダンス見るの楽しい？うん、とっても。でもね、お姉ちゃんがキューって苦しそうな顔になると私もキューってなっちゃうの。
Aw.
って顔？そっか、ピンチになると ダンスゲームは楽しむものなのに途中でそんな顔してたらカンストなんて届くわけないよね。
She unlocked it.
苦しい
She
のは
unlocked
変
it.
わらないでも苦しい時も笑うことはできる。その方が力も抜けて動きも良くなるだよねトレーナー。
Yeah, have fun with it. Yeah.
僕やってみる。何度でも何度でも最後まで笑ってられればきっとそこにゴールが。よーし行くよー。みんな応援よろしくね。
And so Teo resumes her endless challenge, now with the crowd rooting for her. Aw, man. You'll get that 1 milli? 891.5? Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking.
笑顔途切れちゃった。でもまだまだ。
Yo, she's cooking right now. Yo, she's cooking!
10万台突破。この調子でいけば。
956, okay. Yo, she got a whole crowd.
そろそろ限界。もう体動かないかも。
Okay, this is also something that I learned.
それでも
I'm sure that the rhythm games are like way harder because like you gotta hit certain moves and it's like you're like dancing super hard the entire song to like get a high score. Dude, when I went to prom and we like me and my homies like at first the beginning of prom was like kind of like boring because there wasn't really anybody going to the dance floor and like it was just a couple of teachers like trying to get people hyped up. And so then like I looked at my boys and I was like, yo, I was like, we should go out there and like we should like just have fun and just say screw it. And so like we actually like went out there and we started like we was getting crunk, you know what I'm saying? And then we turned around and we had like a whole circle of people around us. And so then I was like, hey, I was like, yo, we should back up and let each of us do like a little solo part. And so like obviously we weren't no dancers, but we was just having fun. And then each of us had like our own little solo part. And then everybody was like, whoa, like getting crunk with it. And then people started dancing. And we was like, yo, we tired. We sweating. Like, yo, let's go get a drink. We get a drink. And then like it got crunk after that. It was... So this right here, her being like extremely tired, I 100% get. I 100% get.
この声を聞くと足に力が。行くぞ。集中してラストプレイ。
Hey, yo!
音が止まった。
Wow. She hit the score.
トレーナーみんな僕やったよ。
She hit the score. Yo, let's go.
途中でくじけそうだった。もうダメかもって。でもみんなが力をくれたんだ。無敵の帝王をみんなが無敵以上にしてくれて。
It was a team effort. Heck yeah.
しかも点数だけじゃなく最後まで笑って踊りきれたし、だからみんなもこんなに熱くなってくれたんだよね。点数は同じでも芸術点でライバルに勝った。
あ、そのマシンは。
店員さんどうしたの？
ごめんごめん、その筐体リセットするの忘れてたよ。この間までメンテに出してたな。トップスコアカンストのままになってた。今直すから。
じゃあこのスコアって誰かが出したんじゃなくてメンテのせい？
Wow.
笑っちゃったね。まさか意もしないライバル相手に熱くなってたなんて。
Disappointed?
でもおかげで大切なことに気づけたかも。それは応援ってすっごく力になるってこと。最強無敵の僕がさらに何倍にも何十倍にも強くなれちゃったんだから。
That's true. She did pop
今
off.
日は練習、次はレース場でやろうよ。
It was just practice, or you know, it was just
み
dancing
んなの声援を
on the
受けて
game, but hey, she did pop off with the crowd. Let's go. GG's. GG's. I'd like to see her face hitting on the notes in a high difficulty song. This would be my face in a high difficulty song. Because, you know, I'm a thumb player, right? So I'd be like, not breathing. Not breathing, looking mad as heck. How Tug describes getting up from the toilet after a leg day. Spider-Man, no. That's really what it'd be like, though. Oh, goodness. Crowd cheering in excitement, rooting for Teo. Teo, Teo, tug at Teo during CM. Teo, Teo! The sky's really the limit when you put your mind to it, kind of what I get from the story. You know what? You know what they say? You gotta Teo step into it. You know what I'm saying? She Teo stepped into it. That's all she did. Come on now. Nice new layout. Thank you, thank you. This is the layout for story time. Tug's face when playing high difficulty song is my face when applying mascara. Okay, that's like that's the one on the eyes, right? Where you're like that's that one, right? I think that's mascara. I don't know. I don't know nothing about the makeup. Oh goodness. No, you don't do it on your glasses? No, I know it's not on the glasses, it's on the eyelashes, yeah? It's on the okay, here. I'll give you the legit okay here. Like that, right. And then you bang. There you go. Is that where the mascara goes, maybe? I have no idea. Got you to take them off. Okay, you got me. Goodness. We out here applying makeup and midstream. Hey. Hey. Yeah, look at my new mascara, guys, you know. That yeah, come on now. We out here.
夏だ、海だ、合宿だ。進めガス。合宿所目指して、ゴーゴーゴー。
Go. Summer is here, and with it, the summer training camp. Our bus sets out. Its destination, the sparkling seaside. Someone's excited.
だってこの夏は大のチャンス。僕ね、この合宿で一気に会長に追いつくつもりなんだ。強くなって会長を驚かせて褒められて撫でられて、それでね、ついでにトレーナーにも喜んでもらおうかなって。だから着いたら遠慮なくみっちりしごいてね。
The roughest regimen you got?
その前に
Really? It's summertime. We should be chilling.
ガイドのお姉さん、マイク貸して。1番、トウカイテイオー。お箱のやつ、いきまーす。
Her number one. Oh, afterwards, Teo dives right into her summer training with the same passion that she sang karaoke with. So she big chillin'.
砂浜ダッシュなんて楽勝。
That old summer music.
トレーナー、僕のフォームどう？ちゃんと見ててね。トレーナーだけが頼りなんだから。今度だ。山道で
I thought she was about to throw a rock.
さあ、スキップでぴょんぴょん。
I was like, why is she throwing a rock in the
トレーナーも
forest?
行くでしょ？だって一人じゃつまんないもん。頂上に着いたら一緒にご飯食べようね。
What you mean a picnic? It's nighttime. It's time to go sleep.
走った後は花火しよう、花火。ほらトレーナー、ネズミ花火だぞ。くるくるくる。
Aww.
もっと飛び跳ねなきゃダメだって。こんな風によっはっスタッと。
He's making the most of the training camp, that's for sure, and I'm along for the entire exhilarating ride. I guarantee you, trainer is so tired.
今日も元気いっぱいで行こう。
How is she still this energetic?
二人でランニングして海で泳いで、それでこれトレーナー。
Yo. When I come to, I find myself lying on the cold wooden floor. Dang.
トレーナー気がついた？もういきなり倒れるんだもん。びっくりしちゃった。
How long was I out?
10分くらいかな。
30 minutes isn't bad.
だからトレーニングは大丈夫。今からバンバンやれば巻き返せるし、今日も楽しみ。でもどうして倒れちゃったの？もしかして寝不足？あ、わかった。 興奮で眠れなくてつい夜遅くまで遊んでたとか
She didn't even sleep and she was gaming and she still got this energy? Wow. That's
ど
crazy.
うして黙ってるのやっぱ図星泊まりの時ってテンション上がっちゃうよね
Wow.
ってあれトレーナーそんなハイな性格だっけどうもおかしいようなあもしかして倒れちゃったの僕のせい僕が引っ張り回したからそうなんだだよねトレーナーはウマ娘じゃないなのに全部付き合わせたら
No worries, come on, we've got training to do. Yeah. We can't afford to take a day off, her ambition wouldn't allow it. Anyway. Just gotta fight through it.
トレーナー僕今日は休む
Oh?
じゃなくて休むったら休む絶対
Wow.
休むからまだ顔色良くないトレーナーに無理なんかさせたくないもん
No training today? Wow.
なし
If you want to catch up to the president,
それ
though.
は少しは遅れるかもしれないけどでもいいんだよそんなことトレーナーがいなきゃ教えられる人がいないしそれになんか僕らしくないしねうまく言えないけどそういうの好きじゃないんだ会場なら一人でズンズン行くんだろうけど僕はさいろんな人と行きたいんだよだって
Amidst the summer heat and the buzzing of the cicadas, Teo voices her honest thoughts.
楽しくやりたいんだよただ勝つだけじゃなくてかっこよく勝ってえへんって威張って褒められて
Fair.
前にダンスゲームでカンストした時みたいにあんな風に一緒に喜びたいんだ仲間たちやトレーナーと
Aww.
それに
Us?
もしかしたらこの先いろいろあるかもしれないじゃん僕って割と無敵だけどそれでも
Fair.
どうにもならないことが
Okay, that's cool. That's
ほ
cool.
ら覚えてる前に僕が筋トレで無茶した時トレーナーが助けてくれたでしょあの時みたいに会長なら一人でどうにかできるかもしれない
Here's my music.
けど僕は誰かが
This is what makes
いてく
me.
れるから
Oh, yes, let's
って
go!
いう
Let's go!
だからさ
He knows
トレ
the
ーナーがいな
secret!
くなると困るんだよ潰れちゃうとさだから
Heyo?
今日はお休みしようえへん時にはペースを考えることも大切だよトレーナー
Aww. My own words used against me.
覚えてたお返しお返しで無茶しても倒れないようになったし今度は僕がアドバイスそうだついでにマッサージもしてあげよっかそれカチカチカチカチカチカチ
For a moment, we forget all about training and simply have fun. And once the moment is past,
ねえトレーナートレーニングは休みでもいいけどその代わり今夜は夏祭り行かない絶対楽しいからさね
sure, why not?
約束だよよーしたくさん遊んでいろいろ食べ歩いちゃおうわーキラキラ
This little outfit is pretty cool. Looks good. It looks super comfy.
ねえねえトレーナーあそこのお面買ってかぶりっこしようどれがいいおじさん2つください僕はそれそのピンクの大外仮面で
Her cheerful voice seems to rise above the clamor. Running, playing, laughing, Teo dashes through her summer training camp in style. No! That's No! Ah! So, I wonder,
これ
like,
からもよろしくね
is,
トレーナー
would there be
敵の
more
帝王
story
伝説には絶
if,
対が必要なんだから
would there be more story if I had, like, the alternative versions? Maybe? We're so Tay-back, baby! What's up, Tito? How you doing, Chief? Breaks are necessary to a good routine. We ain't robots after all, or horses for that matter. True. Just let her horse around. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Festival Teio pull stream. Oh. Ah! Nope. No alt costume stories. Rip. Not the case, unfortunately. That sucks. Dude, honestly, this was like a really good story. I don't think it was super long. I think it was like, it hit a lot of high points, and it kind of let you see Teio in different settings and scenarios, like working out, like the dance, and then like summertime. And then, you know, like, I think the first 4 chapters were really good. I think chapter 4 was the one that got me. But yeah, dude, this was super nice. If anything, we may have to do a Teio run just to like read the in-between story to see how it goes. But that was it for the Teio story. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun with it. This was also live streamed here at twitch.tv/Tuglow. If you enjoyed this type of content, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you enjoy this type of format, please let me know down in the comment sections below. I'll also be doing another type of video for kind of a condensed version, if you will. So if you're interested in more story, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.